last checkpoint in the level. Oh, by the way, checkpoints are exceptions to this not loading in rule, and thus are always spawned in. But all that collision not existing is actually an issue, because that means the end of the level isn't spawned in either. So, by grabbing a checkpoint and then reloading it, that will force the end collision to load. So, after one more Ultra Boost, West Axle finishes the level as soon as they enter the elevator shaft. If you don't fight any enemies, it's possible to beat this level in just under 15 seconds of in-game time. But this run is literally cheating, so I imagine all of you are curious about how all this changes if you don't have cheats enabled. Without further ado, let's get into the any % run. It should be noted that for lmao and any %, that these runs are done on a down-patched version of the game. This is because some strategies get patched out to the game being in early access, and thus is updating constantly. The most important aspect in which this is applicable is the weapon wheel slowing time. The slow motion of the weapon wheel also slows down the in-game timer on this patch, which makes it easier to make inputs and actions at the proper time for a lot of speed. It also allows for one other trick that I'll leave as a surprise until it happens. Anyways, let's start it. Any % and lmao are practically identical for the first part. Damage boost, get to the first room, rocket clip out, but at this point, the any % route deviates. West Axle moves in the opposite direction to touch a trigger. This trigger spawns in the bane of everyone's casual P2 playthrough, a Mind Flayer. This enemy is tanky, teleports around, and deals a literal fuck ton of damage. After loading the checkpoint to get back to the first room, West Axle clips out of it again, and does the same movement to get to the final arena, the boss room. Alright, let's quickly talk about the boss fight at the end of the level. This fight consists of 3 phases. Hello. Hi. How's it going, folks? Boop, boop, boop. I did all my stuff that I needed to do before I got off the starting soon screen. It's like I'm a professional streamer or something. Wow. Must at least do this professionally. Who knows? Am I a professional streamer? Am I categorized under that, chat? I think I'm more of a professional YouTuber than I am a professional streamer. I kind of am just a YouTuber who does streaming on the side and then makes videos out of it. And those videos do way better than the streams. It's a vicious, never-ending cycle if I don't know what to categorize myself as, you know? Because, like, my streams don't do well, but the content I make off the streams does well, so, like, what do I classify myself as? I know we're gonna get a little philosophical, but it's my stream. Like, when do we don't? Also, what's up, Onyx? How's it going? Oh, you're getting a cat! Nice! Hope it's gonna be a good cat. Can the tech for parrying Hell Search attacks be called Amacoin? I don't think you get to name something that is an inbuilt mechanic of the game after yourself. Maybe next time. If it's a bug or exploit that you find, we'll call it that for sure. I mean, as creator of a trick, you do get full naming rights, but that's like saying, like, hey, can we call shooting your gun ritroing? Can we call it that? Like, I know I found this little speedrun trick where if you press your left click of your mouse, it actually goes a little faster than if you don't hit the left click of your mouse. Can we call that straight after me? Can we? I discovered it. When I opened the game and I left clicked, like, I shot the gun. That's a discovery I made, right? Like, we should call that ritroing. So everything exists on, like, a trick that you have to, like, come up with, theorize, work very hard in order to make / pioneer / its usage out of. And there's a difference between claiming an inbuilt mechanic as your own, and everything exists on the on that scale from the left to the right, and everything in between. I think we're falling more on the right there with that one. The drop is just so predictable. I finished phase 3 as cracked yesterday. No! Content creator, you hate content? But I hate content! Content creator is such a shit name. I think I would say something like an online video maker. Like if I had something along those lines. Like, yeah, I'd say something like a YouTube video creator. I don't like content creator. Like, I make videos. Like, that's what I do. This is the last stream on max higher difficulty? Hopefully. If it isn't, it's gonna suck a little. What's up, Rex? How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm just, tired. I got no sleep last night. I got a total of, like, 5 hours, maybe. So I've been chugging, my gamer fuel. Dude, I'm running on caffeine. Do rail boosts do exist? I mean, in the same way that foot extension is the cause for rail boost, foot extension is the reason why mantle warps work, so... Yes, but no? In spirit, it exists as, like, you hit a rail or a ledge, and on that little, like, foot extension animation, you can teleport now instead of just fling yourself. If you ask me, that's the next logical progression of what goes past going very fast? Well, getting there instantaneously. So if you ask me, it's a natural progression of foot extensions. I was the one here who understood how it worked. So it's so weird because it falters, but also there's range attacks that also count for it, and, you know, the Hell Surge, like, goes into effect before they get faltered, so how are you supposed to tell, like, when you parry projectiles? You know what, I have a fucking... I would love to just interview somebody and just go into, okay, what exactly is this mechanic mean? Can you walk me through it? Because I'm grasping at straws at the logic and reasoning. Which chapter are you on? We're on the final battle. Caffeine and hate. Yeah, my two energy sources. What's up, Ollie? How do I stay awake with sleep without extended periods of time? Well, it's not without sleep. I got 5 hours. Like, I'm on, like, a somewhat functional? Yeah, I describe it as that, a somewhat functional sleep thing. Like, I'm not, like, died. I can go. There you go. So today we're gonna finish this challenge. Like, I'm not like that. Like, there's a scale to these things, you know? Like, I'm not at, like, about to pass out, but I'm not at full energy. I'm, like, right here-ish. Right here-ish. A little bit beneath average. Am I a magical wizard? Yes, how did you know? Are you a magical wizard too? You think Hell Surge attack depends on the enemy? Oh, so in Omakoi, what we basically determined is that 1, Hell Surge attack has to falter. 2, it has to be a specific combo. I think, unironically, Hell Surge, like, it's not just by falters, because Ass Crack proves that wrong. There are some attacks that when you falter Ass Crack, you will not get a Hell Surge, and thus not get your turret and your, like, mace recharge. So I think it is literally combo dependent. AKA, Hell Surge is just... basically, the developer said it's a Hell Surge attack. That's it. There's no indication otherwise. Get fucked, buddy. Figure it out on your own. What do you think? This is our job to tell you what's in this game? Nah, figure it out yourself. Parry Hell Surge attacks. What's a Hell Surge attack? Streamer 0% complete. Yeah, no, I'm a scrub. Can't even beat the second to final mission, man. What's the longest you've gone without sleep in streams? I once streamed after I had an all-nighter from insomnia. However, I don't know. There's sometimes a certain point where, like, you get so tired that you underflow into being full energy again. I think I was at that point. I also did a 24-hour stream at one point, and that was pain. I got tired... mainly just because I was streaming for 24 hours, but yeah. What's up, Janush? Also, I cannot nap. So, like, if I'm awake, like, in the morning, and I wake up, I'm either falling right back asleep, if I'm too tired enough, or I'm up till midnight. Cannot do anything in the middle. Like, I just can't, like, close my eyes for 15 minutes. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Try for an hour. Doesn't work. Are we live on YouTube too? Should be. It says I'm live. I have 61 concurrent viewers. It'd be very weird if I wasn't live after YouTube told me this. Usually for me, hits the 18-20 hour mark is my max sleepiness. That means the after 20 mark, you're pretty good. In my experience, that's how it goes too. Like for my 24-hour stream, I remember hours 18 to 20 were awful. 22 to 24, I was smooth sailing. But for like those like 4 hours period from 18 to 22, it's awful. How do I sustain myself with 24-hour streams? I've only done it once, and to be honest, that was back when I had a little bit of an eating disorder. So, like, I wouldn't eat, like, for an entire days at that point. So, like, I think I literally had lunch, like, 2 or 3 hours into the stream, because I started at 10 a.m., then 1 p.m., 2 p.m., break for lunch. AKA, I basically just watched one of my videos on stream while I was eating. That was this mid-stream entertainment. And then I just didn't eat for the rest of the stream. 21 hours. Completely foodless. I basically just survived off of Dr. Pepper and water. Zero out of 10 thumbnail didn't turn you into Hugo Martin for the last episode. I gotta bring it back. I gotta keep it on theme. Maybe if I do a challenge run series, I'll just randomly replace my icon with other people's. That could be funny. Imagine you just see like a little webcam footage of Mute D6 or something in my thumbnail. It's like, wait, doesn't this say Retro? And it's like I'm taking their likeness. Sounds more like disordered eating than an eating disorder. Well, don't we have an expert here? What's the difference between an eating disorder and disorderly eating? Those seem like the same thing to me. You're watching Twitch on YouTube? Yeah, how many people here are dual-wielding streams? Ritro's YouTube stream, main monitor. Ritro's Twitch stream, second monitor. Third monitor, League of Legends, as always. You do it every stream? Hell yeah, twice the views. Sub 40 hour possible? Likely not. Maybe we could get exactly 420.69. Think about it. We could get it. I actually have 100 alt accounts that I use to watch Retro with. See, all of you are Onyx right now. You don't know it, but you're actually Onyx. Eating disorder is when you don't control it. Disordered eating is when you eat at random intervals and random items. So, like, in other words, eating disorder is when you don't control how you eat. Disorderly eating is when you eat when you don't control it. I don't get what's so confusing about this. I feel you guys are just saying, you're just mixing around the two words, and the order doesn't matter for that. Like, I get it, there might be a medical definition of, like, okay, here under these conditions is a medical disorder. We're not talking medical definitions here. We're talking just, like, regular, casual. I'm not a medical professional. When I say eating disorder or disorderly eating, they're kind of interchangeable because I'm just using the words as their definition, not their clinical term. I don't know how else I can explain that. Excuse me, sir. I realize that you said a slur, but in context of this, it was a physics explanation. There is something in physics where it's just like okay, so imagine you have a force going to the left, and then you have a force acting against that force, but motion is still going to the left. There's still a net force going to the left. The force that is slowing this down is called a retarded force. That's just the physics nomenclature. But you wouldn't be seeing here being like, oh, you said a slur, streamer. It's no, retarded is just used in that context in physics. Context is everything. So what I'm saying is, words have different definitions depending on their use cases and context. Let's get used to it, people. Rip VOD? I know I said the R word. I'm going to, Hey, in my defense, autism, I can say it. I got the pass. Don't strike me, YouTube. You'd be prejudiced. I'm trying to take the term back. What are you doing? I'm reclaiming it. What the hell, YouTube? Yeah, what now? What do you do now, YouTube? Yeah, now, no, you're concerned, huh? How do we go from Doom to Dark Age talking about eating disorders? Somebody asked me about when I did long streams and I got into my bad eating habits back in the day. That's the TLDR. Do you think I'm using clinical terms? I'm just throwing shit at the wall and see what sticks. Rightro, Rightro, you have to contend that I'm not making serious points and I'm actually just joking around. So you shouldn't be taking this so seriously. I'll have you know, I take my joking around very seriously. Hi, Rightro. I was here yesterday. Oh, well, your name's Frogy Boy now. I respect the name change. I'll try to remember that. Do you think they'll add quick swapping in later updates? No, I don't think the game's built around quick swapping. In computer science, we just kill children. I don't even know what the context to it is. No, Renova's completely right. Like, I don't know. Chat dictates what the topic we talk about a lot of times, because a lot of times chat just asks me a question and I just respond. I'm not the one who came up with the topic idea. I'm just yes-handing chat, you know? Golden rule of improv. Always take someone's premise and run with it, right? Love my vids? Well, that's cool, Ollie. Glad to hear you enjoyed, and welcome in. Well, when a mommy process and a daddy process love each other very much, they produce children. At the end of the child's use, we kill it. Sometimes we kill the parents and create orphans. Is this some, like, AI bot manufacturing process, and you talk about, like, the bots that make other bots as, like, the mommy and the father bot? Is that what I'm hearing? You watched the new Mission Impossible movie? I haven't gave a shit about Mission Impossible ever since I was born, dude. Gonna be real, just have no interest in the series. Not to say that the series is bad. I think it could be cool. I never cared. I don't care, and I probably won't care. How come you didn't record my first playthrough? I did. It's on my VOD channel. Check it out. Twitch.tv, youtube.com/rightry with an underscore. You can see it at, oh, see, look, it's in the bottom right of the screen right now. It's advertising my own VOD channel. Look at that. Oh, dude. Branding. What can I say? It's so good and convenient. I have my challenge run VODs uploaded here. Mainly just because I don't have them uploaded on the VOD channel, so I have them, quote-unquote, on the live stream here, just so that people can access them if, they don't, you know, if I haven't uploaded it in time. As soon as I finish it, I'm going to upload all my local recordings, get high-quality footage to YouTube and blah, 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 but, I kind of have to finish the run first. I don't know, I've been too busy running it than I have been to do administrative work. like Mission Impossible because Tom Cruise does stunts without a stunt double. Yeah, I don't like Mission... I don't know a lot about Mission Impossible. Imagine you just, like, walk into the male bathroom. I know this will only apply to, like, half of you, but... You walk into the... Actually, no, wait. I know my demographics. It's like 90% of you this applies to. Walk into a male bathroom. There's just a steel grate over the urinal. And then you start hearing the music. Do, 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 do. And the title screen flares up. Mission Impossible. You already know what your objective is. You already know what the plot of the movie is. You're sunk in and you can instantly see what this dude is going to do in order to piss. Think about it. Aren't you just instantly hooked? Like, with so little information, with just the title crawl and the scream. That's all you need, and you already know the story, and then you can just go on for the ride. Little onboarding is possible. Wouldn't that be a... What the fuck am I on about, dude? I'm loot. When I'm tired, it feels like I'm high, honestly. At least that's how it feels with the ideas that come to my brain. Peak male fiction. You may not like it, but this is what all men desire, is just to have a solve a puzzle before pissing. Streamers doing another drunk run? Hey, not yet. When do you start? Every time somebody asks me that question, I waited an extra minute. So at this rate, another minute longer. That's when you just pee in the sink. That is the second act's low point. When the hero's at their lowest and they don't think they can solve the urinal puzzle. They consider peeing in the sink for a brief moment before they're like, no, that's disgusting. Ew, I could never. And then they have this whole emotional turmoil, but it's like, I really gotta go, man. Like, my bladder's reaching, like, unlimited amounts of water. What am I supposed to do? But then the voice of their father comes into their backgrounds to provide some comfort in a time of worry. Gives them a motivational speech to be like, no, I raised you better than that. You may think you not be able to piss right now, but if you piss in that sink, you're in even more trouble. What the hell is this high-ass idea? It was only to set up the urine pun. It was only to set up the urine pun, if you're wondering, Damon. That whole bit, that whole 30-second rant, speech, monologue, was just so I could make a pun on urine. What's up, Shwedak? Boobank, hello. When are we not going to start? You see? That's how we get it. You gotta ask the opposite question. Now I removed a minute, and now we can start. That's how it works. Alright, folks. Let's get into it. Final battle. I'm on phase 3 of Mr. Asscrack. I had to leave it a little bit early because I was too late last night. And I should have just kept playing because I didn't get any sleep anyhow. But, you know, we're here now with supposedly a full night's of rest. Something like that. What's up, 83? Cheems, hello. Hold on. I was saying I'm gonna chat, but then I got a chat message. You've seen shit in a urinal. Nothing scares me anymore. Oh, okay. That could be what's clogging the second urinal. Is that someone took a poop in it? There we go. Okay, VOD watchers got very confused because I only started local recording 20 seconds ago, and they don't know any context of my pre-stream ramblings. But hey. All right, come on, Mr. Ass. Nope. I gotta get used to the timing, people. It's okay. It's okay. We need a few warm-up runs. You enter a stream and the first thing you hear is someone not being able to pee in a sink. Nope, that's my stream experience. Congratulations. If you're a first-time watcher, you know exactly what you're in for now. Say what you want. I don't false advertise. Didn't you stop streaming after finishing Harbor of Souls yesterday? Yeah, and then I streamed again because my plans for the night got canceled. So I was like, fuck it, what do I do? The answer is stream more of this challenge run because I'm addicted. I'm sorry? Game, I'm blocking. What hit me? Oh, from the grounds. Yeah. I was just slightly too close. Timer's unpaused. I forgot. I always forget to do this. Thank you, chat. Boop. Okay, we'll let it run for a second. We'll let it run. We gotta catch up for those false deaths, you know. Invalid run. Gotta restart. Yeah. Did they release a patch yet? They just tweaked things from server side, not from game side. So they basically nerfed one-hit protection, and they also buffed some attacks from some enemies. I don't know exactly. Their patch notes kind of suck, honestly. Damn. What's up, Ungun? You found my channel from the Minecraft Doom speedrun video. Hey, there we go. That's a rare one. Usually people say Kaiser campaign or the Ultra Kill stuff or the Hugo Martin video. Nobody ever says the Minecraft speedrun video. Boop. 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 Fuck. Is that... He has a follow-up attack to the spear lunge now? Huh. Guess I didn't notice that. Oh, yeah. No, that list is incomplete. I realized it after the fact. But that gets you the general vibe of what we're going for. I'm broken. Fuck. Dude, that was just a bad order for me. I should have been better, but also that was just an order I wasn't prepared for. You can shoot those if you don't want to parry. Thanks, I know.
This just gives more resources. Also, it's a little bit easier than lining up a shot, honestly. I'm dead, damn. I'm good. I'm learning. I actually got his attack patterns. A fresh mind actually does wonders for frickin' this boss fight. Damn. Found me through the 2016 plus Eternal 100% vid. Okay, Doom's greatest achievement is also another one there. That is my, like, second most viewed video, I think. Fuck, I'm bad. The spear right in front of Hugo. Yeah, no, see? Yeah, we got people like that. See, I told you. 1 billion lions versus every Pokemon? No, Joe from The Last of Us would win. Definitely. I got too close. I need to be far enough away to where he can't do the melee attack, but close enough to trigger melee lunge, and that's a very hard distance to try to Goldilocks. What's up, Alu? Go look on ass crack. I'm trying. I'm trying. This guy just requires perfection, and I'm not perfect. At least not yet. Still working on it, though. I'm dead. Yeah, no. I missed one attack. That's how it be. I wonder what Hugo and Marty will think when this challenge is done. Hugo and Marty probably don't give a fuck that I'm doing this challenge. I'm gonna be real. But that's at least what you're getting at, which it seems like. Fuck. I didn't remember that. Is Hugo still mad for you roasting him? I don't think he ever took the situation seriously, so I don't know if he's actually mad. Seemed like he was joking when he was talking about it, though. I don't know. Fuck you. Boop. Boop. Damn it, he spawned in the attack too quick, otherwise I would have had him. I should have been quicker on. If I can still get my extra melee charge after he dodges. I just gotta wait till after the dodge, I think. Timing's a little tight, but it's doable. Neither will a lot of other people. Dude, I will say that Hugo Martin video, a lot of the people who are mad at me seem to be on mad on behalf of Hugo when he seems to be lighthearted and generally just, like, uplifting about it, but that's another weird thing. That was a good attempt? No, that was a really good attempt. I just need to be slightly better, and I have it. Bro, you suck. Just watch Zero Master do this run deathless. Nuh-huh, he totally did it deathless. Definitely. Thank you, username Doom. What, your brother took Doom Eternal? So you just had to take Doom Classic? I understand. Fuck, I'm bad. How do you do commentary while locked in? I usually just talk about what I'm doing. It's easy for me to vocalize what I'm doing because I'm thinking about it in my head, you know? So I just gotta say those thoughts out loud. That's my go-to strat. Some people don't have an internal monologue. I have a hell of an internal monologue, so it works for me. If you don't have an internal monologue, it might be hard for you. I understand if that's the case. Sir Dialot, thank you so much for the Prime. Appropriate name during this point in the run, I will say. You got great timing. I fucked that up, damn. I have to be perfect on this. I I pressed right click too. Fuck, man. I'm bad. You're the only streamer you watch live? Huh? Wait, what? Prime sub and then does that? Okay. Cool. No. Well, no, you're the only viewer I watch. Wait, fuck, that doesn't work. That seems actually a little creepy. Game crash, by the way. Great timing. Thank you. Classic Doom? Yeah, some things never change. Some things never change. Can you give us a step-by-step while you fight? I mean, just trying to explain what I do as I do it? I mean, I could do that for a phase or two, sure. Attempted account distracted from sub. You were only joking? Really? Because that seems like a perfectly reasonable request. So what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to time my parries. The last three are very tough because they're way faster. You basically got to parry as soon as you see them moving, slash the little wing, sound. Then parry, shoot, parry, shoot, parry. I'm looking for a melee. Melee. 2 melee attacks. Shoot, shield throw, shoot. I do that to get an extra empowered shot. Yep, that's the unblockable attack. I just got unblockable attacked. See, even if you try to hide behind the pillars, like the pillars he summons is not a tool for you to use. It's just there to fuck you up. Like, I can't use it to break line of sight so that, he hits the pillar rather than me. Because that would be good game design. You know? Can't have that. Honestly, this fight lacks, honestly, a little bit of counterplay. Like, if you run out of your shield block, you're just kind of dead. I wish there was more ways around the fight other than that is the main semblance of my point. Oh. He summoned the statues instantly, and that AoE shockwave killed me because, yeah, of course it did. Play the ad streamer? No, the ad, if it was possible to play the ad, it played it. If the ad didn't play, you just redeemed it when another ad was running. In that case, haha, get owned, scrub. That's kind of your fault. Should have waited a little bit, huh? I'm dead. Not dead. One-shot protection. Now I'm dead. Didn't happen to you for some reason? Got lucky, I guess. Every time I hit the ad button on Twitch, not everyone gets an ad. There's complicated algorithms and stuff that determines if a viewer should get an ad or not. That depends on their watch history, their watching habits, what demographic they fall into, blah, 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 blah. There's 15 million things that causes ads to run. I'm bad. That was the simplest attack in the world, and I missed the parry on it. Yeah. Renault. I flamed a chatter for this, I think, literally yesterday when you were in there. But no, that doesn't work because I do have to go away at certain points in the fight to take care of pillars and whatnot. So at that point, if I'm basically asking them, do I want to take the odds that he does his unblockable attack? Or do I do the odds that the fire pillars hit me when they despawn and then their fireballs come out? You have to play that mental calculus. And the answer is, you always want to deal with the fire pillars because that prevents an attack later on. And then I just got to take a risk that he doesn't do that. That's the TLDR of what I got to do there. So yeah, that's my logic. You hate watching streams on YouTube? I mean, yeah, YouTube streams are kind of stupid, honestly. They just don't have a streaming culture on the platform. I missed my shots, damn. You think you were sleeping? Nah, no worries. If it's a random chatter coming in and saying that, it's like, I know, it's just like, okay, clearly you haven't thought about this. But if it's a regular, it's like, oh, you're just misunderstanding something. That's kind of the thing when you're a little bit known in a chat. It's like, I can give you the benefit of the doubt because I've interacted enough times. It's why, if you're a new viewer, I'm gonna be real, there's a 5% chance you're coming back as a regular viewer. Even less than that. That's just kind of how streaming works. So I just don't care if a new viewer says something. I'll fucking rip into them. Are you kidding me? That sounds fun. Fuck you, man. I couldn't bring up my shield? Why couldn't I bring up my shield? You've been upgraded from rando to regular? Congratulations. You made it to enough streams to be called a regular. Another day, another doom. Yeah, I'm meeting mine right now. Unironically, it's just like I just got screwed over by the parry pattern there. Also, you think you're a regular? Sorry, femboy, you aren't. Not yet. You gotta earn a little bit of rep here before you even do that. Am I a new viewer? I've watched like 3 streams so far, but you watched your GDQ run? Yeah, you're a new viewer. Sorry. If I don't recognize your name immediately off instinct, you're not a regular. There's an evolution of Twitch chatters. Of how a streamer views Twitch chatters. And I can give you the rundown, but I gotta kind of lock in and other things similar. Dude, I swear I pulled up my shield. Game, I'm not lying. I hit the right click. I felt it before it even came at me. Fuck, man. I I feel like there might be input latency thing with the slow-mo. I'd have to confirm this. I need an input display and everything to confirm my theory, but like, what the hell? I felt the right click, man. Oh, didn't die to the AoE explosion. Nice. That's good RNG. I might be dead. Yep, dead. I'm fucking dead. No, not dead. Not dead. Nice. One hit protection. Thank you. I'm dead. Yeah. All right, let's go. 1, 2. Frickin' the statue hitbox is bullshit, man. Always has been. Dude, see, melee lunge. Okay, if I melee too early, the lunge will chase after his dash, and then from that state, he can just insta-spike me. I can't parry that. I can't block that, so I do have to wait for the dash every single time. Like, even if I'm closer, I think I'm in an optimal distance. Just don't do it. It's bait. It's bait. It's literally just making me lose. How long did it take to beat the first 2 stages? Like, not too long. Like, 30 minutes or so. 45 minutes, maybe. I'd have to check the VOD. I don't remember, honestly. Somewhere around there. See, he double dashed there, so I didn't get my refresh. Alright, that might have just barely hit me. Fuck. Unfortunate. Perfect. I'm dead. Yeah, no. Statues distracted me just long enough for that. Last spots felt easy compared to this. I mean, old one was literally first try for me. So, yeah, maybe was a little bit easier. Kaiser, I literally first tried old one, by the way, in this run. I think that fight might just be a touch easy. I still like it, though. It's an easy fight, though. Maybe it's just because I'm so used to my soul stuff. Fuck, dude. Fuck you, dude. Easiest boss fight in my life. First try. Never was even worried for a second. Thanks for the GGs, y'all. See, all you gotta do is just play the fight perfectly, and it's that easy. Just play it perfectly. I'm done. No. No. That took me 30 minutes. Took me 30 minutes to beat phase 3. Alrighty. I feel like that is such a good place to take a quick break because I need to go to the bathroom, folks. But, yeah, I'll be right back. We'll continue on with the last level. We just beat the final battle, so now all we gotta do is this small little epilogue chapter. Should be no more than 20 minutes. We should be fine. Alright. BRB.
Runs do this when strategies are too dominant. Doom Eternal has restricted, Ghost Runner has the inbounds category, and hell, if you want to go back in speedrunning history, Ocarina of Time has no major glitches. Hell, even Ultra Kill has inbounds where they ban any out-of-map navigation. Out of bounds is an arbitrary distinction at the end of the day, as to who's to say what's exactly out of bounds or not. Which, maybe that's the distinction where inbounds runs could act as an NMG-style category. Just thoughts. And don't get me wrong, I know it seems weird to ban literally only one trick in 7 levels of a category, but hey, we're running a game as fast as possible here. That's an arbitrary goalpost already. So I think when we're forming categories and speedrunning, a lot of us can consider the fun factor of doing runs, since we're already in the realm of arbitrariness. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what all speedrunners are doing, right? They're speedrunning because they find it fun. Another solution would be for all speedrunners who like dead coining. The game could just be made in such a way where dead coining doesn't work on the highest difficulties, which haven't been released yet, but hang with me. 8% speedrunners could run on a lower difficulty to use dead coining, while the future Ultra Kill Must Die runners just have to go cold turkey on it. For example, UKMD could just have it that bosses have much shorter introductions. V2 could not take a bow before fighting you, Sisyphus could come out of that flesh panopticon swinging, and every other boss could have a similar change made. Hell, this kind of solves the issue of setting up damage before the boss in general, now that I think about it. This, of course, would require working with a developer on this, of which I tried to avoid talking about in this video as much as possible, because I know it's impractical for speedrunners to ask a developer to make such specific changes for a very niche part of their audience. But hey, I'm just shouting to the void in my YouTube what my dream changes to this game would be at the end of the day. Not necessarily expecting change, but outlining what an ideal speedrun would be. And I hope it shines a light on what you all as viewers of speedruns want in a good speed game. Regardless, I'm going to go back to running Ultra Kill because this game just has 6 speedrun, despite the few issues I bring up in this video. The amount of depth and complexity is only paralleled by Doom Eternal. But the difference between these two games is that Doom Eternal's depth comes a lot from unintended mechanics being used effectively, while nearly all of Ultra Kill's tech is somewhat intentional and effective. And that fact alone elicits a lot of respect from me. All that is needed is some small tweaks in the game and or moderation. As you know, Ultra Kill works with such a strong core already. It just needs a little polish. And when 1.0 drops, this is still probably gonna be the sickest speed game of all time. Thanks for watching, sub to the YouTube, watch me on the stream, pay to my Patreon, crawl through all 9 layers of hell for me. Peace. Dankeschön. There exists a niche within niches when it comes to gaming. Kind of like the Russian Matryoshka dolls. Matryoshka? Matroshka. I'm not Russian. There are those who play specific games that cater to their preferences. Within them, there are speedrunners who disregard nearly everything to try to get that number as low as possible.
Boo. I'm back. Hello. Hi. How's it going, folks? How we doing? Did the game crash? Of course it fucking did. You don't have to take bets. It's like I said, as reliable that the sun rises tomorrow. Doom the Dark Ages will crash if you alt-tab. I have no proof that the sun will rise tomorrow. But I think by induction, I could say that Doom the Dark Ages will crash. Did I wash my hands? I was gone for 4 minutes. What did you think I spent that whole time? Peeing on my hands? Like, no. Obviously, the first minute or so was relieving myself, the next minute was washing, and then the next minute was grabbing the soda. Like, what the fuck? Do you think I'm a caveman? Like, please. Raikou and Tropius fusion? Yeah, so what's the first 3 letters of Raikou? And the first 3 letters of Tropius? There you go, you guys find the reference. Oh, you're watching me at the gym. What the fuck, dude? Stop it, you can't do that. You can't. Wait, I accidentally alt-tabbed. Will the game crash? Nope, we're good. Alright, let's do it. 1 more level. 1 last level is all it takes. Punish the guilty. Damn, I didn't even realize that objective marker when I played casually. First off, base-ass objective marker for the final mission. It's just punish the guilty. You're avoiding the gym by watching this. Please, go to the gym. You'll get more benefits in your life from going to the gym than watching a stream of mine any day of the week. Easily. Is it like using Solar Beam? It's like a Hyper Beam Leaf Storm hybrid. You might notice that there's like lightning and that there's also like leaf patterns in there and stems and stuff. That was all intentional design to like blend their designs together in like 1 beam attack is kind of the vision for that when I gave Koma my my description of how I wanted the art to be drawn and whatnot. Use this as inspiration to go to the gym? Yeah, where's our Rytro core? That... Guys, would I be a good motivational speaker, you think? Do you think I could make a good, like, Rytro core of, like, believe in yourself, man. If you aren't motivated, then who will be? And other bullcrap like that. I think I could make a good one, but I wanted exclusively out of context clips of stuff that seems motivational, but is actually god-awful advice. Are we good? I think the first wave of the encounter's down. No, there's an Arachnotron over there. Does this hit from this range? It does. Oh, fuck him. I didn't even see that there was a shield soldier behind me. That's my bad. I need to grab some health. Retro speedrun's a motivational speed. That'd be the content. Yo, Meta! What's up, dude? How's the run? How you doing? Hi, people from Metastream. People who don't know Meta, they're a Doom speedrunner, FPS speedrunner, variety runner all around. Very cool, dude. How you doing, dude? Welcome in. We're doing some CBT. Satan kills your iguana, you know what to do. I don't think it was an iguana, but I appreciate the thought. CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. What else would this be? Definitely not cock and ball torture. Definitely not that. That parried? Damn. Game's very generous on that. You finished an 8% No Mantle Warp run in 20703. Nice, dude. Are you gonna try doing more No Mantle Warps? Well, anyways, I know you're going kayaking. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Thanks for dropping everybody off. I'll make sure that they're in a good time as we definitely complete this run and don't fail on the final mission for 5 years. Definitely not. He was stunned, but okay, game. I'll take that. Boop. Dead. Cool. I need that Hell Knight to come find me. It needs to be the first to die, basically. I'm dead. Unless... I hit E during that window game. Okay, whatever. Games just sometimes does that. Harsh track of the OST. I think this plays in the other hell, too. Like, I'm pretty sure it plays... Yeah, no, it plays multiple times. This is just a banger of a track. It's a good track, to be fair. Alright, and this guy needs to die. We beat Ass Crack. We did beat Ass Crack. It was a hard fight. But eventually I got the perfect run, and that's all you need. Does that kill? That does kill. Nice. Okay, cool. Is that the first encounter down? No, no, of course there's more after that. It makes sense. Oh, fuck you. Komodo. I need to leave. Just get out. Fucking hell, like Komodo behind me, damn. What's up, Pickles? How's it going? What's up, Beaverako? Yeah, no, most have multiple waves too. Just didn't know if it was 2 or 3 or 4. Thought maybe it could have been lucky. Could have been a 3 ring. What's it called? A 2-phase encounter. That would have been awesome, wouldn't it? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's 10 to kill an armored. Okay, figured. Not too bad. I need ammo. I mean health. That's good, that's good. Get all this stuff. Okay, he's dead. Melee charge obtained. Let's get back into it. Fucking hell, dude, Komodos. I need to, basically whenever I'm up front in a Komodo, I can't be shooting them. I need to have my shield up. The 40 hours is much harder than I expected. You and me both. You and me both. I didn't think it would be this hard until I, did it. Did I enjoy the challenge I created? Or was it boring? I've been actually really liking it. I mean, it's hard, don't get me wrong. I've been standing at the same encounter, or a lot of encounters for like 30, 45 minutes at a time. But that's usually, it's been fun. This game has a good type of difficulty where it is, like, First off, I didn't do my opening to deal with the first wave and then go in. That was my mistake. But, like, this game, like, even though it's pretty difficult, it's not, like, the most overly difficult. Like, it's doable. It's fair enough to where you can get through it, which is, honestly, like, the part that probably would have held me up the most is this game fair enough to allow for a mode like this? And the answer is, so far, kinda. It's not a definitive yes, but it's, like, a close enough. Could you come this way? Komodos are great design? I don't think they're great design. I think their projectile pass, like... Okay, a common complaint I'll have of this game is that maybe this might be a 150% speed exclusive thing, but I feel like any attack should have, like, a somewhat fair, like, telegraph that they're attacking. And Komodo has that with its frickin' shoulder projectiles, and I don't like that much. Every other attack is fine, but I hate that one. And it's his main attack, so, you know, it's kind of a big deal. Why didn't you fucking die, dude? Okay, weird. Dude, I didn't expect the Seeking on that projectile to be that strong. That means 40 hours is what's known as a skill issue. True. Yeah, if I was better, this challenge would be done quicker, wouldn't it be? Oh, I jumped in there. I didn't mean to. Okay, time to have some fun. Fucking hell. Come at me, dude, please. Oh, dude, okay, great. Just got spikes spawn on top of me. Cool. Oh, nice, Seba. Glad to hear that you are enjoying the stream. Very much appreciate the lurks or the active watching or the chatters who are here right now. I haven't had this amount of viewership, like, period, folks. Like, when I say period, I mean period. Like, this is like, this Dark Age challenge run has been, like, the most, like, viewership I've had consistently. So, thanks. Why aren't you using the rocket self-heal anymore? It's the only health values that really matter in this difficulty are you in one-shot range or are you not? So I just need enough health. I don't need, like, to regain health constantly. I'm just gonna get one shot anywho. It doesn't matter my rate of healing. What matters is if I'm healed enough, you know? And for how long. Ah, frickin' spikes. I don't know why I didn't get my second melee hit. Normally the mace staggers, but I guess it's not confirmed. Yo, Marco, thank you so much for this prime. Appreciated, dude. New to the party, is Rytro's damage to demons minimal? Every slider is turned to its most difficult option. Everything the game lets me salute. Projectile speed, damage to demons, etc. Hell, resource pickups are on the lowest setting too, because that's fun. Oh, I keep I need to do my strat, whatever. I guess we're gonna have fun. Yep, nope. The highest speed is 150, yeah. Dead. Cool. Then it's this guy in the back, right? Yep. I have my FPS counter displayed in the top left of the screen. Pickles, if you want to just take a glance at that. Quality might be a little bit weird because of Twitch, but if you can read that, that's probably the best indicator. I have FPS counter always open, just you know, for my own personal thing of like, this feels choppy. What FPS is this? And things that are similar, you know? Dead. Die, thank you. What made them decide the limits for the sliders? I have no idea. I occasionally have a couple devs from id who stop by the chat if Cronid or Kaiser come in. Actually, Kaiser was here earlier. I wonder if he's still around. I don't know how much insight he would know, but he would have more insight than us. Probably Cronid would probably know more. They were more of a gameplay / encounter-focused designer. So they would probably know more about the combat. Who would have thought? The mod devs can up those numbers? Don't anticipate any mods is what I'm hearing from this. I messed up once. That's all it takes. That is all it takes to die. Yeah, exactly, Sir Die-A-Lot. That's kind of the logic of... So that item is just super useful when you actually have HP to spare. But because I'm not happy... My HP value doesn't really matter outside of is it big or is it small or is it one-shot protection. It's just way less useful to me. Yeah, I didn't do my phase 1 strategy. My bad. What do you mean don't expect mods? Don't break my heart here, mate. Hey, I'm just letting you know the realistic implication of this game's way harder to mod than Eternal was. So mods will probably be less common as a consequence. Didn't die, but thank you, game. Give me half a second. Just wait a little bit. I need to wait for my mace recharge to refresh, and then we're going in. I thought I could... No, you cannot squeeze... Okay, note to self. On a falter on a cyber demon, specifically a leader cyber demon, I cannot squeeze in an SSG and a melee during the falter. I have to pick one or the other. So, we go with the melee. Barjan speaking some factual actuals right there, that's for certain. Does anyone still know how to use Id Studio on Doom Eternal? Have people figured that out, or are we still in the mines? I haven't looked at a recent mod, so won't make any comment. Yeah, I only know about the initial, like, mod wave. I haven't looked into anything after that. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should kill, right? Yeah, it's 10. Cool. I was trapped on its head. Cool. Thank you, game. I think I mishit my melee? Question mark? That's not a proper time to do it. Why did I hit E there? I'm bad. Yeah, exactly. We're talking like what Doom Eternal modding seed had, which was custom master levels, custom enemy AIs, blah, 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 blah. Doom Eternal had a lot of good modding stuff to work with. This game will probably see like quality of life mods. Like there's always the anti-slow-mo mod and whatnot. There'll probably be more small mods like that, but I don't imagine anything on the same order of Doom Eternal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, 1 HP. What's new? Let's see if I can cannibalism this dude. Come at me. Actually, not bad HP. Unironically, like what? I got like 20 HP. That gets me out of one-shot protection. If I'm 1 HP, I need to consider that a little bit more. I see the unused gun you can get with console commands. No. I did not mean to jump in. Nice. I'm sorry. I tried having fun. How many times am I gonna make that joke every time I accidentally step in? Every time. I thought you already broke your armor. What the frick was that effect, man? Alright, cool. I need to leave. I missed that, damn. Grab this. What do I do for more health? I guess I get you. This also works. I think I'm out of one-shot protection with this. Okay. I did this shot plus the melee again. I said I couldn't do that, and then I did it. Do I even listen to my own words? The answer is no. SSAO, my casual playthrough, I did 150% speed min parry window, and I found that pretty fun. I don't think I'm going to go back to anything. Like, I think I'm just going to keep it at 150 speed, adjust other settings. That's currently where I'm sitting with it. I'm just going to load checkpoint. I fucked up my intro when I caught it earlier. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool, Rev. Where's this Hell Knight? I need the Hell Knight dead before I do anything. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna go after you then. That hit me? Okay, nice. Love this game. Cool. I didn't want to block that attack anyway. Just wait for them to get a little closer. I parried, whatever. I'll get this one then. I don't know why I've been stuck on the Cyber Demon. This is the easy phase. Like, you just gotta know his attacks. I just been screwing up the attacks for whatever reason. Zombie behind me. It was a zombie behind me. Yep. Yo, what's up, Les? How's it going? How's the stream? Ball's been well. We're doing a little bit of CBT here. Bro, just kill the Cyber Demon? I didn't think of that. I'll give it a go this time. You're such a good idea, dude. You're such a good idea, man. No, damn it, there was another attack. I thought he would have been stunned. Okay, I now know the idea. There are imps that spawn with the Komodo. I just need to bait the stun out of imps 24/7. And then whenever I stun them, focus the Komodo. One of the most fun D&D sessions you had in a while. Nice, glad to hear it. Hope you had a gay old time. Ah, wait, accidentally dropped down. I'm an idiot. I actually hate the Komodo so much. It's like one move away from, I think, being pretty alright. I just don't like the RNG, balls. The RNG balls are a little overkill. If it wasn't for, like, literally that one attack, I think it'd be a really good enemy. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dude. Cyber Demon's one of those enemies where it's just like, yeah, no, you're just walking, and you're not in line of sight, and you get hit. Congratulations. I did didn't do my strat. Can I go back up? It doesn't look like there's a way back up. Maybe with some spear on tech, I could grenade it. Could, like, do a grenade jump or something, but, I'm not good enough for that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rev's still alive, right? Oh. One of those rockets must have missed. Oh, hi there. Ow. I glory killed the wrong enemy. Cool. What's up, Mats? How's it going? Let's just do this for a little bit. They're just out of range. Cool. Am I good? Let's go back in. I'm bad. Damn it. I missed my parries on the projectiles every single time. Damn. Yo, what's up, Wolfspawn King? Hello. Nearly got it? Thanks, dude. Thanks for playing this on stream. Saved me a lot of time trying it and giving up eventually. Beware of these who try this challenge. You might think it's a little harder than it first appears. Allow me to bear this burden, for only I can handle such an impossibly hard challenge. Definitely nobody has done this before. Be aware, young mortals, for only gods can attempt this challenge. Is that how it feels? That's how it feels when I read that, honestly. Has the same vibe, but it's also funny, so. That ad was evil? Did somebody redeem an ad? Oh, Delta, you... What can I say? If chat doesn't screw each other by playing ads at bad times, why did I make that a channel point redemption? It's kind of why I did it. Good job, chat. Hold on, I'm just gonna get close to rocket launcher him. I need a restack. Yeah, no, I don't know the rocket launcher's timing. I'm getting fucked over on the parry and alternating. Might not be worth doing rocket launcher just to keep my rhythm up, you know? Got lucky. Cool. Okay, where's a imp? There's an imp. Okay. No! What the heck? Ah, another imp attack hit me. Fuck, man. That's my bad. This level gonna take another 10 hours? I doubt 10 hours, but it might be a while. This encounter's a little difficult. Ah, I forgot to do my strat. It's cool. Low checkpoint. Can parry walk away while firing rockets at the ground? Interesting. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more. Maybe 2 more. Don't know why, but some of those didn't hit. He can, yeah, no. He just recovers away from, I forget how quickly, like, the Ultra Demons just, like, recover from the stagger. Damn. Oh, forgot the low checkpoint. We're cool. Have to ask, are you okay? No, my name's Rytro, but it's always good to clarify people's names. I appreciate you taking the step. Yeah, none of those letters are silenced. They're pronounced exactly how you expect them to be. I thought it was pronounced Retro. You would think. You'll give that a +2? Oh no, +2 is now in this chat. Oh no, unfortunate. Isn't that a Northern Lion thing? Or am I just misremembering? It's some other streamer's thing, is a +2 whenever they make a good joke. That was pronounced Alejandro. Don't call my name. Don't call my name Alejandro. Okay? Is that a Rihanna reference in this Doom stream? Yes, it was. Dude, why can't it attack me from its invulnerability frames? I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a melee right after this attack. No, it insta-bites. Ah. What's up, Zelda? How's it going? Alright, I suppose. We're on a tough encounter. It's cool. It's how it be, you know? That was pronounced ray tracing? You'd think. His name is Rytro, but it's pronounced Stefan. Indeed. Can't... Guys, quit calling me by Rytro. This is a little bit, feels a little impersonal. Please call me by my name. Come on. Sorry, Steve. I am Steve. See, I can quote movies. Chicken jockey. Damn it, I can't do it when both of them are nearby. Mace is not a hard stun anymore. It falters, it doesn't stun. But even then, that falter that a mace can do can be interrupted in certain ways. It's tough. What is my name? Wouldn't you like to know? What if it was actually Steve? Wouldn't that be hilarious? Come at me, dude. Why aren't you coming at me? Yeah, no. My name is Steve. You decided it now? Thanks, chat. Hello, Mr./Mrs. Streamer/Strammer. Is that the female version of streamer? Because women can't be streamers in today's day and age, so we gotta call them strammers. Is that the politically correct term? Sorry, I don't want to offend. That's hit. I'm getting a hit marker, but it's not hitting him. That's kind of funny. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give it 11. Just because I think one of those rockets hit a fodder. Oh, it's actually gonna need more. Nice. Sorry, offense taken. Not from the comment, but from your name. Man, insulting to the core. Chat's brutal. Alright. Dude, I blocked those projectiles. I had the shield come up, but, like, I still took damage and it didn't parry. Fuck, man. Does that mean I was slightly late? It didn't feel late. Alright, one more attempt and then I might have to take a break. I have to go to the bathroom again. I've been drinking a lot of water. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did not mean to melee there, but we take those. Whatever. Okay, could not second melee that. Alright, my bad. BRB. You know what? I'm gonna be back real quick. I'm not even gonna alt-tab or change scenes or anything. Oh. BRB. Oop. What's up? How's it going, folks? I'm back. What's the best / worst redesigned enemy in the Dark Ages? I like the Cyber Demon redesign. Stone Imps are probably, they just have white hair. Steve's back at everyone. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate being welcomed back, I'll say. Well, no. Low checkpoint from the beginning. Where's the 50-50 gamble? Well, you see, I didn't alt-tab. I just walked away. See, sometimes I get the extra distance from the shield, and other times I don't. I don't know what's the difference. Any Gooners in the chat? It's my chat. It's exclusively Gooners. Who else is here? If you're not goonin', why are you in my stream? What the heck is this dude in my chat? Alright, well, cool. I'll just do this. Can I not insta-ban? Oh, no, it's just a separate button altogether. Okay. Oh, no, I have the 3 dots. That's how that works. Okay. There we are. Cool. Sorry, there was just an annoying chatter, man. It's just like, as much as I like people, I don't like people actively trying to, like, just do that stuff. So, you know. Had to be my own moderator, I know. Shame, I have no YouTube mods, so, it's all natural on me style. Alright. I need this Hell Knight. Come over here, dude. You need to die first, and then your buddies can die. What does goon even mean? He doesn't know. Chat, they don't know. They don't know. Look at the poor innocent soul. Fuck. Answer my questions, bro? There's a reason why they've been ignored. I hate to break it to you people, but I do read most of chat most of the time. If I ignore your message, it's because your message wasn't good enough or funny enough. I'm just saying it. It's not my fault that your chat doesn't get interacted with, it's your fault because you suck at chatting. Come on. Ah, fuck. I got hit by that attack, my bad. But streamer, you need to answer my question specifically because I'm entitled, because I'm giving you +1 to your view. You see, that's very important. You're providing me a product, streamer. Obey my demands. The customer is always right. Said nobody who's worked in the service industry ever. I've worked in a restaurant for a long part of my life, people. And the funny part about that saying is we always joked about how it was exactly the opposite. We would joke about how much customers were dumb. A lot of the time. Have you know that every time someone you complain to a fast food worker in like McDonald's or something, they're probably making fun of you for doing that complaint. Like unironically. Ah, fuck, I'm bad. Yeah, no, I'm horrible actually. There's something like a guide how to be a good chatter. 1, ask questions about what's going on. Like, if you have a genuine question on, like, a strategy I'm doing, feel free to ask. That's a cool thing. Always talking about what you don't know and what you want to understand is pretty cool to me. Also, like, come on, people. Like, I'm a streamer. I'm sitting here for the whole purpose of being asked questions. You can ask me about something. Talk to me about a game or something. Be like, hey, Rytro, what do you think of X, Y, or Z? That's a good one. I don't mind those. What's another one? Oh, yeah, I remember during the ass crack fight, we were talking about, like, the relationship a chatter goes through with the streamer, and there's levels to it. Here, I'll give you the scale. So, when you're a first-tier chatter, as in, like, if you first-time chat, is this your first stream, second stream, etc., like, you haven't been around a while. I only recognize you by a color and how long that color is, whatever color your username is. I don't know your name, I don't know anything. I just know color and length of color, and that's how I recognize you. If I start to actually remember your name, that's phase number 2. Phase number 3, subscribing, only for $4.99. Phase 4, you're my moderator, which means you're, like, super cool. And phase 5, you're VIP, which means you're as cool as a moderator, but you don't have any power. So you get all of the power, or excuse me, you get all the prestige with none of the responsibility. Those are the 5 levels of a Rytro chatter. Which level are you, chat? Let me know in the comments. I'm dead. I'm dead. I might be dead. Nah, damn it. Are we world record pace? Obviously. Phase 6, we're having babies? Ooh, that's parasocial. I'm here to ask you about your car's extended warranty. Huh. Still on this arena? It's difficult. There's just a lot of phases to this fight. I think the Komodo's the last one, though, so all goes according to plan. Any phase can be the right one. I just need to get a good Komodo. They're frustrating tough hit points for no reason? No, they're tough for a reason, and that's because they're supposed to be a difficult enemy. It's just that they're also bullshit in a tough enemy, at least a little bit. I need to figure out a consistent way of fighting Komodos. If I get that down, like, I think nothing can stop me. Oh, he's dead. Cool. Am I winning? Definitely. Totally. Just don't listen to anybody who disagrees with me. What? I was... 65 HP is not enough for one-shot protection anymore. It makes me sad. What's up, Promoros? That's the name I haven't seen in a while. How you doing? DA's pretty fun. I'm having a good time. Oh, it's about the time in the stream I remind people, please like the YouTube stream. And if you like the stream even more, come to my Twitch channel. Mainly just because I'm trying to get partner. You know, I want the inflated numbers. Make that more likely, people. I'm gonna be real, completely selfish reason, but, you know. Hey, if you want to help with my completely selfish reasons, there you go. Click the Twitch stream in the channel description. Thank you. Gotta do what you gotta do. Trin, thank you so much for the Prime, and thanks people for the follows who actually listen to me. All 2 of you. I see you followed. I know who did it. Everyone in YouTube chat right now whose name isn't on my follow list, I'm just saying I'm judging you. Positively, negatively, who knows? Look at the primes roll in. Oh, 2 primes. SK, thank you. Appreciado. I'm bad. Oh, okay, note to self. If I start shooting him in a stagger phase, he will instantly attack as soon as he comes out of it. Noted. Oh, people told me that, this game is hated way more than Eternal was on launch. I don't think it's for any mechanical reason. I don't know. Can access your Twitch account? Ah, I get you. Oof, dude. Well, welcome back to the stream, I guess, even though it's on a different platform. Hello, hi. Hope all's been well, dude. One, 2. Does this hit from this range? No, it doesn't. This will hit, though. Saw you. From the corner of my eye, I knew I could parry it. That's the story I'll go with. They die. Just keep moving. Cool. I am low HP as fuck, dude. What do I even do, man? I thought I brought up my shield for that. Unfortunate. They thought the parry cannon mechanic was gimmicky. I mean, it is a gimmick, but it's like expanded upon throughout the whole. Like it's like an allure thing. Be like, oh look, we can parry. It's different from the other Doom games. But then you know, it's actually fully fleshed out. People complain it's too difficult either. That's how you know they just didn't adjust any of the sliders. If they probably adjusted game speed, moved that up a little bit, they might have had a little bit of fun, but hey. I'm 1 HP. Thank you. I'm still 1 HP. That helped dick. Dude, I have over 100 health and still I don't get one-shot protection back. It's... I don't know why they nerfed one-shot protection this bad. It seems weird to me that they did it this way. You say that, Distraction, but on this mode has made me realize how much the parry mechanic is maybe not the easiest thing in the world, especially on the minimum difficulty. I think it might have to do more with the game's bugs than it has to do with the actual, you know, implementation. Well, I guess when bugs affect implementation, we enter this weird realm of like, yeah, you can tell that it's not working, but like, if a bug that happens like 1 in 20 times you try it, like, that impacts the experience a lot of the time. And that's kind of the point I'm reaching. Where it's like, yeah, when the parry just doesn't work, it's the most frustrating thing in the world. Especially when, like, I successfully parry, but I still get the damage taken, you know? I think there's a genuine case to be made on, like, oof, that's bad. Okay, I need to get a lot of health and a lot of health quickly. I need my one-shot protection by the time Moto spawns, which is after I kill the Whippy. That imp's dead, damn. My bad. My bad, I tried engaging him at neutral. You can't do that. You can store a parry rocket for later. Huh? Oh. Okay, I didn't realize there was tech with it. Nah, I don't know any tech. I'm just kind of doing this casually. I mean, if I start learning and implementing tech now, the rest of the run will feel disingenuous, so I'm just gonna keep it casual. Only strats I discover here. That's how we do it. Okay, got this. Let's go after the Cyber Demon. I'm gonna get hit once, so... Yeah, nope, I got hit multiple times. Oh, you can? Oh, that just seems... But rockets do, like, piss dick on this difficulty, so an empowered rocket, I'm pretty sure, would be, like, 1/10 of a health bar at best. I don't know, I'm not a believer in that strat, what can I say? Like, it might be useful for some super nerds. Like, when we get the speedrun routing, that'll probably be optimal and good and nice, because it saves, like, you know, 1/10 of a second. In casual run like this, I don't think there's much viability. Or at least, you know, not as much as you would think. Like, it wouldn't be, like, that good, because it's only saving me a little time. It's not costing me survivability, it's saving me time. And it's just too much effort to get that little bit of time saved. At least at, you know, a run like this. Boop. Bow, wow, bow. Where's this whippy? There you are. Fuck. I hate that barrier glitch. That barrier glitch is stupid, man. For some reason, there's a visual effect where, like, you know, the Cacodemon is shielded. Yeah, for some reason he's shielded right before and right after that effect, and, you know, when the visuals are faded out. Dude, it's just a little bit of bullshit that just grinds my gears just a touch. There's a raid? Oh, waifu! Hey, what's up, dude? Thanks for the raid. Sorry, I was locked in for a little bit. How's it going, dudes? We are doing some Max Slider CPT challenge run shenanigans, because of course we are. And this encounter is kicking my ass. Really hard. It's okay, though. We're getting slightly better, supposedly. Your first Nightmare any percent run. Yo, nice, dude. What was your final time? Cool, we're good there. 330 combat is much less forgiving. Oh, yeah, no. Whew, what the heck was that speed boost? Nice. I missed the quick kill on the Arachnotron. I'm gonna have to go get him right now. Melee charge. Gucci. Hell Knight, you need to die. Did not mean to double melee, but that's cool. We just go here and we grab this and we're all right as rain. And no upgrades the entire time, so you gotta route that better. Oh, need no combat upgrades and whatnot. Yeah, no, combat upgrades are super important in this. Or at least, you know, in terms of survivability. Don't know exactly speedrun stuff. I haven't looked into routing yet. I plan to do that after I'm done with this run, is mess around with some 100% stuff, get a route going. Maybe something a little bit else after that. Or maybe, I don't know. I do know I want to start routing Hundo, but I don't want to start before we learn some spicy strats, you know, because then I'll have to relearn everything, basically. Okay, cool, dead. That's neat. Komodo spawn. There's Komodo. Where's my imp? The ball went behind me, game. Fuck, man. It must have an explosion radius. That's stupid. You literally upgrade Impaler to part 2? That's it? I mean, that is the most important for, like, boss fights and whatnot, so I understand. Yeah. What's up, Cronid? How's it going? We're nearing the grand finale? Yeah, no, this level's tough, dude. This level is tough, man. So you got past Axe Crack? Yeah, no. Took about 30 minutes. It's tough, dude. That was only the third phase, by the way. The third phase took me 30 minutes. I think the other 2 phases combined took me about 45. Goddamn spikes. Yeah, no. I have to kill those guys from up top. They took an hour 45, including practicing phase 3. Oh! Well, yeah, if you're including phase 3 in that, yeah. I know I was on, like, phase 3 for, like, an hour or something last night. I was talking about today's session. Alright, good. Rev's dead too, so I think I'm fine here. I just need to clear fodder and then rush Tyrant. Cool. These guys, anyone here need to die? No, not you guys. Okay. Hi, Komodo. Dude. I forgot how to deal with Komodos. I'm bad, man. Oh, yeah, that's probably easy Deathblow 661. It's probably that you just don't know what good games are. Alright, that felt a little mean. That felt maybe a little mean. No, but seriously, 2016 is like a masterclass, unironically. Like, 2016 is a game I struggle to find flaws with. So hearing that you don't, that you like Eternal in this game over, like, 2016, that's interesting. Because, like, I can think of way more flaws with this game and Eternal than I can with 2016, you know? Boop. Melee charge. Get that to me. Thank you. Oh, what the hell? No, dude, the imp fired a projectile from behind him, so I couldn't see the charge time. That's on me. Eternal's more fun, but 2060 is undeniably better. Yeah, I think if you... Okay, there's two scales you can judge games on, and I'm gonna condense everything to two scales. Either, one, how much you like it and how much it aligns with your preferences, and two, quote-unquote, what's the objective game quality. Which basically you're just critiquing how well the systems work and what they're trying to incentivize and what they're trying to do with them. And in the latter case, I think 2016 is almost flawless. That being said, Eternal and Dark Ages scale more on the former scale for me, so... It's a tough thing. It's a tough calculus, you know? I missed the parry. Nice. I can't swap weapons or else I'll take damage. Damn. I can do it during a falter. Dude, I felt like I for sure pressed right click there. What the hell's going on, dude? How close am I to beating this challenge? I'm on the last level. Wait, I meant to do my jump down strat. Whatever. Let's just have some fun. Got stuck on collision. That's nice. Thank you, random spikes. Appreciate you. God damn it, Kaiser. Why'd you design the guy this way? I fucking got my guard broken. This sucks, man. Unfortunate. Eternal has undeniably the worst boss fights. Out of the series, yeah. That being said, most of their bosses come back as regular enemies anyhow. Well, Doom Hunter, Marauder. Did not do my opening strat. Wonder how many devs tried to do this challenge. Cronid, who was in chat just a few minutes ago, apparently ran max sliders for individual levels to see if they were possible. And supposedly most of the levels can be done single segment deathlessly on this mode, so. Although they never did a quote-unquote UN attempt of this mode, which might be quote-unquote the next crazy thing people do. We definitely need to find some more strategies to make it that consistent, but I can tell from playing it that it's doable, it's just hard. Maybe it's less doable since they nerfed one-shot protection. Oh, really, Escade? I'm just saying, if you think Creed has too few health, try it on this difficulty. It feels like he has just the right amount. I think on this difficulty, Creed Maker is my favorite boss. Unless, like, the last boss fight ends up being super good on this difficulty, but I doubt it. We want to find out Komodo consistently? Yeah, we need Komodo strats. Like, unironically, we in the speedrunning/challenge run community need to come together, come up with a bunch of freaking good stuff to fucking fight Komodos, man. They're, like, the majorly inconsistent thing. Like, if we are able to route out the inconsistency of fighting them, like, holy, I think we can do it. It would take a long time with a lot of practice, but we could do it. Keep that guy alive. Kill some fodder. Health, 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 health. Nice. Come over here, dude. This is where the Kako spawns. Komodo. Damn it. I need a melee charge. Here we are. See, like, even there, I parry go in for a melee, and he's still able to attack me during the parry. It's like, what is my safe window to go in and melee this dude? I don't know if he has one, or if he has one, it's just very rare. Fireball spam is undodgeable. I heard from chat that supposedly if you're stationary, those things will naturally avoid you. However, I tested it and it didn't seem to work. Maybe I need to do more testing with that. Oh, that didn't hit? Nice. This playstyle looks so wrong. Why does this chatter in my chat look so wrong? I don't get this. What's going on? Just use the BFG? The BFG is stupid, though. Why would you ever use the BFG? Unfortunately, the BFG just doesn't exist in this game, so I can't use it, sorry. Use the Impaler, reverse, so treat it like a Cyber Demon. So in other words, get close. But it can do fireballs from close range too, which really sucks. I think the Doom Wiki is wrong, like it always has been. Going to a wiki for advice is like getting dinner at a gas station, you know? You're there for informational tidbits about game mechanics and lore, not how to play them. Like... Oh, he just died. Nice. Alright, I guess those spikes did damage to me? Ah, interesting. Bum, 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 bum. Those close range spikes are lame. I think it was, well, it was the close, I thought I was out of the range of the close range spikes, to be honest, but I must have taken like a step too far forward. I might have been a pixel in. I was trying to be cautious to do that, but you know, no plan makes it past the planning phase, you know? You were stuns. Like, sorry, am I high or something? But, like, he got stunned, and then he got out of it early. Like, okay, fuck me, I guess. Unlucky. Got a rare bug. Okay, that sucks to suck, dude. It's fine. Get better. What can I say? Obviously a player issue? Yeah, my bad. My bad. Should have known he got out of stun, you know? Should have just known that. Ooh, nice. Okay, Rev guy's down. Kill a rocket front, dude. Goodbye, Arachnotron. Okay, I'm not clearing out fodder. That's my fault there. I need to take this a little slower. I'm trying to spam E to kill that guy. Man, it's just I get interrupted by everything, damn. Oh, that counted as a parry, nice. Got it from behind. Okay, my bad. Thoughts on Absolute Massive saying he isn't interested in doing a 100% route for this game? Who fucking cares? There's my thoughts. Yeah, if Absolute Massive wants to do his thing, let him do his thing. Like, I don't know. If he doesn't want to run Hundo, good on him. He doesn't have to run Hundo. Just wants to run regular Nightmare, that's cool. No, tag DLC was kind of hard for casual players on launch and everything. It was this big controversy when the tag first came out, of how it started really difficult and that off-put a lot of people. Yeah, like that was like a big thing. Like they lost PR for that. They had to, like, patch tag to make it easier later down the line. Like, you know, like, that's how far they went. If I get one spike, I'm dead. Nice. Cool. You guys can be my imp collection. Stay there. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do in that scenario. I guess I just get fucking hit by the Komodo. Have I finished this game on UN? No. A death counter would be awesome. That's kind of what the timer's supposed to be. It's like, hey, this challenge is tough. See how long I've spent on the challenge. I didn't have a death counter set up, but now somebody links me a tutorial like halfway through this challenge run. I can implement that somewhat later. Basically, I have the resources now. So, I think I would do that, like, eventually. I think the timer kind of satisfies as, oh, look at how long this is going. This is pretty tough, ain't it? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It does her job, you know? It does the job quite well. Here's the thing, I wouldn't want both a timer and a death counter, and I think I honestly prefer a timer. Collectible showed the death count? Okay, well then we'll just see what the death count is when I finish the run. We'll just look it up after if that's the case, if it keeps track of it somewhere. Did they nerf tag after launch? Yes. Multiple times. Like, they got that much flack. Shield throw works on him. It can stagger him out of it, actually, but you gotta be quick on the draw on it. And also have a good angle. Because it's only on the backwards part that it comes back. Well, that it stuns him out of it. Death count would probably be harder. I don't know. I think time is also a good standstill. Maybe death might be a good informational thing, but maybe not as in like an on-screen thing. Maybe like a chat bot doing the death counter would probably be better. Have a commands tied to it or something. Yep, nope, instantly dead. How's this difficulty compared to no damage Eternal Run? Way harder, way harder. That hit me, damn. That hit me too. Loading checkpoint. Yeah, no, Wolf Tamer. Like, I think a death counter is interesting to know as tidbits for, like, how informational it is. Is it worth having a dedicated on-screen element? I don't know if it's that hard, if it's that worth it. Like I said, I think that, like, literally a chat command or something would probably be the ideal thing for me, because then, like, people can still access the death counter whenever they want to, like, during the run. But it's just not constantly in your face. Meanwhile, I feel like the timer, how it's constantly changing, that's a little bit more appropriate to be an on-screen thing. But death counter, I don't know, it's just too stagnant. Too much information for too much screen time, you know? Boop. Holy man. Okay, we're cool. Let's start just clearing up fodder. Nice. Fucking... He decided that he wasn't in falter. Yeah, exactly, Sea-Dog. Like, on lower speeds, you're able to react and pull up your shield or get out of the way in this point. At this on these sliders, you just kind of get fucking hit. That's just how it be. Maybe it's, I had a bad case of insomnia last night, folks. That might actually be making the difference here in terms of why this encounter is taking me so long. I'm just low on the energies. Because I feel like I'm close in a lot of aspects. I just need, like, that little extra push at a few sections, and it's like I don't have it. Coffee break? Maybe. We'll give this a few more tries. I might take a break or something and try to get a snack, rest my head, you know, the basics. Maybe go outside for a quick little walk. Come on, Hell Knight, I need you to come after me, dude. Nice, thank you for hitting me. Almost at 100 likes. Yeah, people watching on YouTube, make sure to smash that like button. Or the subscribe to. The subscribe to is also pretty cool. And ring that notification bell. That hit me? What the fuck? This game might have a hitbox issue too. I think that was the one where I'm just like, you know what? I've had enough of these. There's probably something going on. Maybe it's my FOV giving me a weird perspective that when it looked like I'd clearly get hit on like 90 FOV. Maybe that's what's going on. No idea, but something's definitely amiss. Consecutive parries are way harder due to slow-mo. They're actually better. I mean, you have to get used to the weird timing of it, but they make it more consistent because you have more reaction time to, you know, react at the proper time. But you just gotta know when that proper time is. You gotta read an animation, not get a feel for it. You have to, like, go up. Unironically, you have to be hyper-analyzing the enemy. That's kind of how you have to treat it. Yeah, skulls, I'm dead. Who's the funny guy who disliked it? I don't think you can see dislikes on YouTube, so, hi there. How are you getting my info, huh? How do you know how many people dislike the stream? What? Is anyone, have you hacked in? Are you in my channel mainframe right now? Is that what I'm hearing? can get an extension. Well, yeah, but that extension is not accurate. They're not actually pulling the data from YouTube. You know how the dislike extension works, right? Is that it takes a statistically sampled size from people who have the extension, who have disliked it. The extension manually tracks dislikes out of everyone who has it. And then they also track the number of people who don't dislike it, but rather like it. And then they use the approximate ratio of those things to determine the dislike. It's not actually reading the actual dislikes. It's making a guess based on its sample size and population. So if there's one dislike, there very well could be 0 dislikes. The extension's just lying to you because its order of error is like on the order of like, well, for this type of channel, probably like around 1, 2, 3 views, somewhere like there. 1, 2, 3 dislikes. It's close enough. Yeah, but you shouldn't be using it as like a who disliked, because that could just be false. It was me. You disliked Onyx. How could you? My own mod. At 2, Brute. Thank you. Thank you, Tyrant. Very much appreciate it. I thought I was out of range. What the hell? We're holding over 100 views on Twitch. Nice. Happy y'all are here. Damn. Get after it? I'm trying to. I've been on this encounter for over an hour, man. It's tough. Alright, this is the last attempt, and then I'm taking a break, folks. I need it. I need to do something. I feel the point of exhaustion. I just need to clear my head and get situated. You need to die instantly, just because I forgot about you. Thank you. Thank you, Spikes. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break, people. I'll be back in like, I don't know, like 5-10 minutes. It's gonna be a little bit of a longer one. Alrighty, cool. BRB, enjoy the video.
All right, timer begins in 3.
Okay. In Argent Facility, this level is really open and lets you tackle the objectives in any order you wish. There are 4 objectives that are filters that obviously need to be destroyed so that the demonic invasion slows down. Except, no, they don't. You can just go to the end level triggered by our rail boost. Okay, so we don't need to destroy the filters. We can just grab every collectible and complete enough combat to get 5 weapon points and then boost out, skipping every cutscene, making Samuel Hayden very happy we didn't destroy the filters. Now, this provided a challenge, as some fights can only be done after a filter is destroyed. Enter this room right here, this little freaking thing. This room has a neat little quirk, as in I can trigger it again. As long as the fight was never finished, I can still trigger it multiple times. So, dip our toes in, kill everything in the first phase, hit a trigger to respawn the encounter, repeat 3 times, and then we trigger the Gore Nest encounter right in front of it. Entering the room for the 4th time, we complete the first phase of the encounter. Meanwhile, enemies chase us down from the previous Gore Nest encounter. Yep, 2 encounters at once. But this causes only the first wave of the Gore Nest encounter to spawn in. The rest of the level is done, where we return to the Gore Nest arena, where the second wave spawns in. And after dealing with it, getting this checkpoint is really important. It solidifies the combat rating that we got. Combat rating will not transfer into the next level if a checkpoint is not received before you complete it. And it's really inconvenient to grab another checkpoint located elsewhere in the level. Then, all that's left to be done is to pick up the last collectible by walking on a wall, and then boost to a spot to where we can boost out of the level, all for about 1.5 minutes of total time saved. Vega is scary. Normally, when playing the game, you would drop down from a vent into the circuit breaker arena. After pulling a switch, a combat encounter triggers, and then after hitting another button, a final combat encounter triggers, opening the path to the next area. 2 encounters in this arena. To which afterwards, you'd have to pull the secret lever hidden behind some boxes in order to access the secret level, all of which does not need to be done by this out of bounds trick. Paper clipping into the wall and having a dangerous jump over the level, this puts the runner in front of the secret level. After jumping down, the secret can be triggered without going in bounds. But the trick is not over yet, because you have to do some precise platforming to get up. And then after all of this, you have to boost back to the circuit arena to where both encounters spawn at the same time due to us hitting the trigger from out of bounds. Needless to say, this is a daunting trick at the end of the run, which saves 1.5 minutes. Hi, this is Editing Nitro. I'm gonna be real here. I had this whole bit designed around how this trick was difficult, and if you messed it up, you ended the run. But digging around, getting footage for the video, I actually found a backup strat, so this is no longer a run ender. I wish I edited this sooner. I just lost a run to that. Regardless, let's get back to the video. And the last level I'd like to go in depth about is Argent Tower. And the reason I'm going over for this is that this reroute saves a lot of time. And we don't go for it. Yet. Argent Tower is the inflection point of the run. We get access to 2 very important pieces of equipment for the run, the double jump and the Gauss cannon. It's also a section of the run that can make or break it. This level has deceptively hard and punishing encounters, lots of random spawns, and is cycle based. The level depends on you making these elevators to progress up the tower. These elevators are on set cycles that you have to wait for in order for you to go up. And it can be made a heck of a lot shorter by not waiting for them. Remember how I said rail boosting was FPS dependent? Well, the weapon wheel is a mechanic in this game that slows down time. So when you hit the rail boost, you have effectively more frames per in-game time, leading to a bigger boost. This is what we call an Omega boost. You actually have to get the Invincity power up before you do this boost, or that big laser next to the rail can and will kill you, and sometimes fall damage. So normally how this level works is that you get the double jump, cross the bridge, barely miss Olivia taking the elevator, climb the tower, grab the Gauss cannon, reach the beginning of the run.
It's only
fight to get all combat rating, and in an iconic moment, grab the invincibility power-up, jump off the tower, and fall all the way down to grab the last secret level. And then, everything explodes as we get sucked into hell. And here's how this Omega boost will change the level. The route continues as normal, until we get to the Olivia elevator cutscene where we can skip it just to...
Boo, I'm back, folks. Hey. Okay. I'm gonna be real. I actually have very little time to play the rest of today. But I'm gonna try. Holy, that was fast. Holy, that was like, what, 3 minutes? Something like that. I said it might be 5 to 10. Turns out, I didn't need that much. Control, resume. Let's give this, like, I don't know. We're gonna see how far I get in, like, the next 15, 30 minutes. If it looks like hopeless, I might just honestly, like, come back tomorrow because, I think, unironically, it might just be me not having a good night's rest and, being low energy. That might be why I'm failing this encounter right now, honestly. I just speedrun touching grass? Haha, yeah. Basically. I didn't even walk outside. I kind of lied. I didn't need any fresh air. Fresh air is for wimps, you know? Who don't have gamer subs. Or Madrinas. Or Amino Energy. Is there another, like, put a bunch of fruit in the water brands? G-Fuel. What else? Get some music cranked and just lock the fuck in. What do you think I'm doing when I'm playing these encounters? You act like as if I'm not jamming to the music. Drugs? Okay, I could have done drugs, you're right. Drugs would have been the right call. Where's this whippy? I need the whippy. Come over here, dude. Please. Fuck it. God damn it. Nope. Was not the use case. I hate Komodos, man. So close? Nah, that wasn't close. I don't even think the Komodo was half health. Yeah, battle mode was not popular. It had like a niche following. That was the last one? I hope. Imagine the troll it would be if it wasn't. Some people modded battle mode like play Slayer versus Slayer like in Quake. Yeah, no, that's unironically the most fun of Eternal multiplayer was the custom modded multiplayer modes. I played Slayer versus Slayer a few times with, I think it was Sav, Arrhythmia, a couple other Doomers. We had like, we once had like a little small Slayer versus Slayer tournament. It was a very fun thing. Wait, I didn't get my free melee. What the hell happened there? Bad. I did not do my strat. Nice. It's okay. HP doesn't really matter, so. I was in melee range, dude. Why didn't you do the melee attack? Oh, whatever. Whatever. I didn't do my opening strat. Damn. Spacing could be such a bitch in this game. I'm not even sure that was a spacing issue. I just don't know why he didn't even frickin' try his melee attack. Must have been, there's a little bit of an overhang there. That might have caused it, I think. Because that was definitely within melee spacing. I've been in that range before. This game is not locking on to the things I want to lock on to. I didn't do my strategy. I'm too lazy, I don't care anymore. That was the right distance, boss just decided otherwise. Yeah. That's kind of how it felt. Why am I doing this? This is just a bad opener. I don't know. Why won't you guys freaking get to... I have no idea why this field throw just sometimes gets him, sometimes doesn't. Well, I think it's a positional issue, but... feels like from the same spot. Did you? Thank you. Alrighty. That didn't... Dude, I swore 10 rockets killed this dude. Why is it... I don't get why this number's changing. It just is. Thank you, Invisible Imp. Yeah, I'm done for the day. I'm done for the day, folks. I'm gonna be real, I'm tilted as all shit. Too much bullshit happened. I'm done. I can't take it anymore. I need to get out. I need to peace out. I don't care if stream's ending early. I'm not doing this. I'll catch y'all later.